right, well, thanks, Jesse. That's exactly what I was gonna
Hi,
ask
Jesse.
about. So with that, welcome to the first meeting of 2026, January 8th, 2026. And I'll start the meeting with pledge to the flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And since it's just us familiar folks, we'll dispense with the privilege of the floor. And I sent an email, I want to add one resolution to the consent agenda. That'll be resolution 51, appointment of town planner. And that'll be resolved that the planner for the town is Nan Stolzenberg of Community Planning and Environmental Associates, and that she and her firm shall be consulted on an as-needed basis. And then I will also call executive session at the end of the meeting to discuss a highway employee matter. So with that, here we go. 2026 promises to be a very big year. I hope you had time to peruse the organizational resolutions. What I thought I would do, I took some notes on resolutions that of note or that I changed, and I just wanted to go through those, and then if there are any other questions. So resolution 1 is always a good one to review. It's the rules of procedure. And so, yeah, and I think we're all pretty familiar with that. The one that I the part that I wanted to point out is points number 2 and 3 on the general protocol. It says, to the extent possible, authors of resolutions shall distribute their draft resolution for review and feedback to the full board prior to public posting of the meeting's agenda. Resolutions introduced for a public meeting, board actions, town policies, local laws, etc., are products of the town board's internal deliberations intended for review and feedback from the public and further discussion by the board during public session. So I just pointed that out just because I have heard disagreements in the past about whether the board may do this, and it's not only something we may do, but it's something that we should do. So are there any comments or questions about rules of procedure? No? Great. Resolution 8 is salaries and wages. And I'll just point out that we did abide by the county's new living wage rate, which is a minimum wage of $24.82 per hour. And so that affected the IDA's position. And that's indicated in that resolution. Number 10, meeting days time. So at our last meeting, we set this meeting for 6 p.m. And I think we were intending to do first and third Thursdays at 6 p.m.
Yes.
And so you'll see in the resolution, anyway, that's for discussion tonight. I wanted to toss that out. I'm pretty much agnostic on the time, but I think Tim has let me know that 7 p.m. would work better for him. And I talked to Jessie, she's okay with 7 p.m. as well. We moved it forward originally because we were thinking, hey, wouldn't it be nice if we had the meeting in the late afternoon and then, but so it got pushed back for logistical reasons and then, so.
I think I was pushing a little bit because I get sleepy by 9:30, you know, sometimes we run late, but honestly, I'll just bring some coffee if I need to.
Okay.
I don't really care.
Okay, I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
What do people think? Is 7 PM preferred? Does that sound good? I'm perfectly comfortable with it.
I would appreciate that. Because
I'm used to 7, so, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
I do also like 7 because it actually does give you time to maybe have dinner before the meeting and,
Yeah, I will say, I realized I was
Yeah.
over at Community Corners at 20 till 7 tonight. 20 till 6, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, right, so.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
I'm not used to it being early.
I think 6 is kind of hard to adjust to, but.
Yeah.
How's it for you, Jonathan, though?
Well, I mean, just tonight, I felt rushed
Yeah,
in my meal,
Mhm.
and so in 7, I don't feel that way.
great.
yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we're all agreed here.
Yeah, I think we are. And I talked to
Seven.
Jessie and she had the same thought about like, I got a
And
cram
we
dinner.
won't change it for daylight savings time, we'll just keep it at 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I'm
So,
I'm good
okay.
with 7.
Okay,
I really encourage, I would encourage the meetings to be, you know, just
Efficient.
really efficient and thoughtful and, you know, I liked the 6 PM idea in the hopes of being done in time to like help with kids' homework and stuff. That was what was exciting for me of having it a little earlier, but again, with dinner and cleanup and all the other things with kids, I also felt very rushed tonight too. So 7 works fine.
okay, wonderful. Thanks, everybody.
So are we having the meeting in 2 weeks at 6 though?
We're having the meeting in a week at
In
7,
a week,
At 7.
a week at 7, and
a week at 7.
we're codifying that
22nd.
in this resolution right now.
15th, okay.
So that is what, after discussing that privately with Tim and Jessie
Okay.
and actually feeling like it made a lot of sense. I did put that in the resolution in the second agenda I sent out. I put 7 PM. So I'll have Mike change the website again to indicate that. But next week's meeting will be at 7 PM based on that change.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Resolution 17 is the procurement policy, and for guideline number 9, I added language to indicate the best value purchasing law that we adopted last year that gives us more discretion and flexibility in evaluating bidders. So Resolution 19, I just wanted to highlight that one allows, it says the supervisor, but it's not coming from my piggy bank, for immediate payment of utility, credit card, and health insurance bills, premiums. And so I actually think, because Jessie and I have discussed this periodically, we do get late charges. So I think we should, as a matter of policy, simply pay those bills when they arrive, prepay them and make a voucher for them, and then do the audit review post-payment at the next meeting.
Can we do that?
Yeah, that's what we've had that ability by virtue of this resolution before,
Okay, we just haven't done it.
and we just haven't done it. You know, the resolution says it gives me the ability to do that, but I'm just saying, let's just do that all the time now. For those particular bills, I think it makes sense, and then that'll save us getting into trouble with late charges. Any questions about that? That seem reasonable? Yeah. Number 21 is the scheduling of the annual audit meeting. And I will propose, after talking with Ms. Gare, Tuesday, January 13th, that's next Tuesday. She would like to do it at noon. And then we can do other offices either side of that. Would that work for at least 2 of you?
works for me.
Great.
I can't do it before 11.
Not before 11?
Nope.
Okay,
It does not work for me. I have other things planned.
it'll work for you?
It will not.
It will not, okay.
It will not work for me, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Tuesday.
We're down to Jonathan.
What day was it again?
It's next Tuesday at
The 13th?
the 13th.
No, I can't.
Can't do? That's a strikeout. So let's propose another. The other possibility would be, what, is Wednesday any better?
I'm free on Wednesday.
I think Wednesday works for me.
What time on Wednesday?
We have noon for the court.
I don't have my calendar in front of me, but I think it's,
Okay, and Kate, you think it works? Are you checking?
that's the 14th, right?
14th.
Yeah. I would do that, yeah.
You don't have Velvet on Wednesdays, Mark?
I know. I'm trying to think about what to do about that.
Thursdays, I'm open Thursdays as well.
Thursdays work for you?
Yeah.
It won't
What
work for
about
me.
what about the court?
I don't know about, I'd have to check. I'd have to check with the court for
So
Thursday.
back to Tuesday, I could probably be there by 12:30, but not 12. How long a meeting is it gonna be, do you think?
It's gonna be brief.
Okay,
Well, we have to do the other audits too, right?
So we could start at noon with the other audits and then, oh, but we couldn't, but you wouldn't be there,
That would
sorry.
be there.
We'd have
yeah.
to start at 12:30. It'd probably take, I think it takes an hour total for all of them.
I could do that.
We can do that.
You can do that on the 13th?
I could do that on the 13th if it's at 12:30. I can't be here at 12.
Okay. Well, I'll check on that. And so let's pen in the 13th again at 12:30. And if it doesn't work, I'll schedule something at next week's meeting. We'll reschedule. So fingers crossed. Great, thank you. Number 24 is delegates to the Association of Towns meetings. So Jesse has a form to send in to indicate the delegates.
I'm
Who's going?
I'm willing to go. I actually made hotel reservations.
You're planning to go, Tim?
Yep.
I would like to go. I haven't registered or anything.
But you're planning to go? You would like to go?
Yep.
Well, how about, I'll probably go too, but how about you guys be the delegates? Would that be good?
Okay, I've never been a delegate before.
I will say the business meeting is Tuesday morning at 8 a.m.
Mark, you can be the delegate.
Either way, okay. We need two though. We need a delegate and we need a backup delegate, an alternate. So, Kate, do you want to do that?
Sure, I'll be the alternate.
Okay. Okay. So we got that in, Dan. And there'll be three of us at the AOT meeting unless there's others. Right,
I'm considering it, but okay. We have to stay overnight in New York.
Mhm.
you don't have to.
Where is it then? In
It's
The
in New
Times
York
Square.
City. The Times Square.
It's held at the Marriott Marquis in Times
Okay.
Square. I never stay there. I go somewhere else to stay. Well,
Okay. You have to be there at 8 o'clock.
you don't have, you mean you have to start at 8? No, not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Just for the business meeting if you want to be at that, but it's
Okay.
it's flexible.
But they have all these different
Yeah,
trainings.
yeah, you can check the
Thanks,
schedule and do what you want.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's the date?
I think it's the 14th to the 17th of February.
It's really Monday to Wednesday.
The 14th is
Yeah,
Saturday.
except Tim, it looks like they've shifted it forward a little bit, so it looks like a lot of stuff happens on Sunday
Really?
and then it finishes at the end of the day on Tuesday.
Oh, really? I didn't notice. Huh.
Wait, so,
Is it the 14th or is it the 13th?
oh, I'm busy on the 14th.
I'm pretty sure I saw the thing, Jesse printed it out. I think it said 14 to 17. 14, 15, 16, 17.
14th is a
I'm
Saturday.
gonna look it up.
It is?
Yep,
Uh,
that's why I was just looking at it go, and it's also Valentine's Day.
Oh, well, there you have it.
Yeah.
It'll be a
Um,
very lovely event then.
Yeah, the 14th is Saturday.
Okay, I might have that wrong then. Maybe it's
looking it up.
And then Tuesday is the 17th.
17th.
it is that weekend though. Does start that weekend. I'll have to look at the itinerary again. To
I mean,
see.
usually the first night is just like a reception anyway.
Yeah, the early bird reception is at 5 PM on the 14th,
Which is Saturday.
which is the Saturday. Also is the town clerk's course certification.
Okay, so they have shifted things forward
But
one
then-
day. 'Cause
And then on the,
Yeah, they
yeah.
started Saturday instead of Sunday and they're finishing Tuesday.
Yep.
okay.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna move along.
Okay.
We have that figured out. We have the delegate.
Yeah, delegates and maybe I'll go.
Yes, and yeah, you're,
Mike said he was invited to go.
Mike did,
Yeah. So, I don't know
Oh.
why.
really?
Yeah.
With this job or something?
Yeah, I think so.
So that's,
What time is the
that's
8 AM? What day is the 8 AM meeting?
Tuesday,
Oh, okay.
Tuesday. Number 25, I'm just mentioning because it's a really boring resolution about our pay schedule for different positions. But I added a sentence at the end to indicate for our biweekly reporting, that's a 364-day payment schedule. And so in order to synchronize it with the calendar year, you need to add an extra little bit at the end of the year. So I just added a sentence to say that an extra pay period would be added at the end of the biweekly pay schedule to synchronize with the calendar year. Because we are right now like 2 weeks behind and we'll be making that up next year, which is confusing to employees. And so I think that'll be a much better process. Number 26 is standard workday reporting. So, and I just wanted to point that out. I think for anyone newly elected that you need to do a 90-day, if you're in the retirement system. If you're in the retirement system, you do 90-day work reporting. It's very tedious, and anyway, we kind of got scolded for not doing it right last time, so
I've never done it.
But, I mean, we're not in,
you're not gonna.
we're not in the retirement system.
Yeah,
We're not in the retirement system.
exactly. I
Like
know.
we get like 25% of our highest pay after working 20 years or something.
I don't know how it works.
It's something like that, so
Yeah, yeah. No, I know you guys aren't in the
I
retirement
don't
system,
plan on
but
working here. So just,
anyway,
I might,
Jesse and I will
Yeah,
might be 84 here.
discuss
I don't
that.
think I have enough years left in
I know.
my
I hear you.
mortal coil.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not recommending
I
joining the
didn't even know we
retirement
were
system.
supposed to do that.
Number 29, I want to revise after speaking with the code officer today. The only electrical, we have 2 electrical inspectors and they're both with Atlantic Inland. So I'm gonna strike those other 2 firms from that resolution, just be Atlantic Inland. Number 36 is about the Tompkins County Council of Government Representatives. And did I put them in? Let's see.
Tim and you.
I have to, Tim has to be one because he's the newly appointed vice chair
No kidding.
of
Congratulations. Tim.
Peacock, yes.
It was like with my hands tied behind my back and a bag over my head.
It was definitely a bushwhack. So, let's see, yeah. Well, I put Tim in as the designated rep and myself as the alternate, so. And then I did want to point out that I eliminated the resolutions appointing anyone as a representative to either the Joint Youth Commission or to the Recreational Partnership, because we don't have anyone who's, but if you know of someone or if you want to do it, let me know and we'll get it in place. This is the first, yeah. Anyway, they've been empty for some time. Kyle Erickson is serving as our representative to the County Youth
Services.
Services
Mhm.
Commission
Or
You have board here.
or board, and so she's going to give us a report, I think, in February, but she's not she's not able to do those other two positions. And a question I have for her is whether, I don't know, what are the roles in on those different boards? But it would be, recreational and employment training and opportunities for youth would be cool if we had someone attending. And there is a vacancy on both of those commissions for the town of Caroline. So just tap me on the shoulder if you find someone or think of someone. Number 44 is, resolution 44 is the review board. I want to point out that Craig Modisher decided not to renew his term, which just expired. I did want to look up how long he's done it. It's quite a while. I would guess.
Maybe, Mark, maybe at the next meeting, we can do a resolution
Yeah,
of appreciation.
I think that'd be great. I think that'd be great. And Jean has agreed to serve as chair. The review board is down to 4 members now. That's one more than a quorum, but it's getting on the skinny side. So we have 2 positions to fill. So I have some ideas. So we'll reach out to folks. On the zoning board of appeals, Dave Makar's term expired, so he said he was willing to be reappointed for a 3-year term. So that's in that resolution. And then resolution 46 is the appointment to the Coddington Valley Rail Trail Advisory Committee. And I've indicated myself and Kate for those two positions based on past discussions and experience. So those are the notes I took, and I'm willing to, so the way the consent agenda works, if anybody has a concern about a particular resolution, we can pull it out and pass all the rest by consent agenda and then discuss it later separately or something like that.
What about the Ithaca Tompkins County Transportation Council? Do I need to be?
I hadn't thought of that. So you're on that?
I'm on that.
Okay.
Kate, I couldn't hear you.
The Ithaca Tompkins County Transportation Council.
Right.
I'm on the policy committee. No, planning committee. I was actually going to ask why we're not on the policy committee, because I think the rules have shifted. So anyway, but yeah.
So would you like to propose a resolution for the consent agenda, for an organizational resolution?
Sure. So it'd be resolution number 50.
52,
52,
something like that.
3, something like that?
52.
Okay. Resolved that the Caroline Town Board appoints Kate Kelly McKenzie as representative on the Ithaca Tompkins County Transportation Council for 2026.
Perfect. Great. I think that's a good addition.
And there's nothing on the broadband in here. Do we need anything for some broadband?
Oh, that's a really good point. The GDA has been. That's a really good point. So are we given 2 seats? Remember?
No, I don't
So we
remember.
to-
Should we do that next week?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it next week. I'll look into it, but that's a good point. Put it here. Great. All right, anything else? Well, if hearing none, then I will offer a resolution to approve organizational resolutions. I think it's 1 through 52 by consent agenda. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Michelle. Any final words before we vote? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Great, that's unanimous. I will proceed with the accounting resolutions, just to make sure we get them. I'll offer resolution 53 or whatever it is,
Be 54 because you moved
54, okay, yeah.
to 52 and then.
Yeah, that's right. That-
Goes to
You
53.
also had one for Nan that you had added, so that
Right.
actually changes the numbers again. So this will be
Yeah,
50,
okay, so
This will
Nan
be
was,
50.
Nan was, yeah,
You added Dan and then you added me.
and Ithaca Transportation Council was 52. So then that was, the subject to amendment is 53, and then the one we just passed was 54. So then this is 55, transfer from reserve accounts. Resolve the Caroline Town Board approves the following 2025 transfer from reserves. $3,769.23 from the Highway Equipment Reserve to DA 2397 Highway Capital Projects Revenue Account. Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Tim. And can I call a vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Very pretty.
Did you hear my phone? It's my hearing aid going. It's Wyndham Vacations. I'm gonna hesitate till it goes away. I never have called Wyndham Vacations. I don't know what this is.
Again?
Make sure we get that in the minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I think I've gotten something from them also.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. Okay. Resolution 56, if I'm correct, offer this 2025 budget amendment. Caroline Town Board hereby approves the following 2025 budget amendment. $3,769.23 increase, DA 2397, the capital projects revenue account, and increase DA 5130.2 highway equipment expenditure line. And that's it. Who wants it? Anybody?
I'll second it.
Second by Michelle. Any questions? Okay, hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Great, thank you. And then I will offer resolution for the following 2025 transfer of $923.75 from snow removal overtime to miscellaneous vacation sick holiday and highway personnel services lines.
Second.
Second by Tim. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Great, thank you. All right, thank you, thank you. Do we want to go through the liaison positions now for discussion? So I wrote down the ones I could think of. There's Highway Department. Tim is currently doing that. You wish to continue, Tim? In that regard?
If you insist.
I do, if you're willing. So that's Tim. And then Court,
Oh, that's me, right?
Michelle, yeah,
Sure.
you okay with that?
Is the new court person, judge started?
When did she get sworn in?
She did get sworn in, Jesse
Okay.
swore her in.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I don't know if she's actually had a court date or anything yet.
Doesn't she have training or something she has to do or no?
I don't know, because she works in the Tioga County court system.
Oh, okay,
So I think she might be kind of ahead of the game.
okay. Should I do anything? I mean,
But she's getting her bank account set up. I would. Yeah, I don't know. I guess one thing we need to get her, her work email. We don't have that yet. So maybe once we get that, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
You can reach out or something.
okay.
Be like, let's party.
Yeah, I mean,
Does she have a desk?
well, we still have to have that meeting, I guess.
Same
about
in
the-
there.
About, yeah, and she knows that I sent the email that
Yeah.
copied you on,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that'll be really good to have. So,
Okay. So once you get her email, I can just circle back and say, you know, I've been reappointed as liaison and let's set
Yeah.
up a meeting and.
She just
Alright.
forwarded me her New York court's email today, Michelle, so I'll forward that to you.
Okay.
Oh, great.
It's the same as the others.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll send it through email.
Perfect.
The history rooms, Michelle?
Yeah, the history,
You good with that?
Yep.
Code office.
I'll do that.
Thanks, Tim.
Good Irish lunch.
Did you say something?
Slouch.
No.
As far as, yeah, those are real, then there's liaison to the planning board.
that's me.
You still good with
Yep,
that?
yep.
And liaison to the review board.
I'll do that
Good with that, Tim? Great.
since I'm doing code anyway.
Great.
It makes sense they go together. The other hand, you're also the vice chair of, TCOG, so. But you're retired, I forgot, you have all this.
Again, I have so much time.
The vice chair of TCOG is a good year, and I mean, in any case, even when you do vice chair for 1 year and then you do co-chair for 2 years with a partner, and split it up. So you always have colleagues there, and the county clerks are extremely helpful, so, yeah. I'll just say watershed committee, that's mine, so I'll stay as like liaison to watershed. And that's all I have written down.
What about ag?
Ag committee.
Yes, we are meeting in February and I have a question. I was doing my town board meeting, redoing it in my calendar. And does it fall on the 12th of February? What's the date?
The 12th must be the second Thursday, right?
Yeah,
So ours is first and third.
okay, so why are we meeting next Thursday? Is it special?
Next Thursday is the third Thursday of January, because we didn't meet the 1st of January, which was the first.
Because it'll change in February.
It changes to the first, third.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be
Okay.
first and third, yeah.
Okay.
Like we're just meeting tonight because the first was a holiday.
We pushed,
Got it.
Yeah.
That's I'm confused. So I just wanted to check because
yep, that's good.
the February 12th is the ag committee meeting this month.
Right, and so is the idea of the ag committee to meet on the second Thursday?
That would be something we'll have to determine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might just steer them away from the first and third Thursdays.
My guess is that Erica organized it and she's
Yeah,
aware of that.
okay,
So we're actually meeting to discuss the year's plan
okay, at that meeting.
at that meeting.
So let's see,
We didn't meet in January.
I got you. So that was I saw that announcement. That was for a February meeting, not a January meeting.
Yeah.
right? Okay, okay,
February 12th.
great. Anything else? So we will, next week, I'll get my ducks in order and I'll have a resolution for appointment to the Dryden Fiber Broadband Committee. Great. All right, thank you, everybody. Any feedback on the minutes of December 17th, 2025?
Thank you.
Great. So the minutes of December 17th, 2025 are hereby approved. Yeah, thank you. And then the next thing would be agenda items for next week's meeting, January 15th at 7 p.m. Let's see, I was gonna do the, I'll put the review of the legislative resolutions of the Association of Towns.
Broadband committee.
You mean just the appointments?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were gonna do a resolution for Craig?
yep. Thank you.
Just thought of something.
You've had some,
Yeah, is the EIC meeting regularly and do we need a liaison for that?
we haven't been, it hasn't been meeting
Okay.
regularly, and so I'll,
Cause I've been talking a little bit with.
Okay.
With Mike about. I don't know if it needs to be like an ongoing committee meeting to deal with, but to do the climate smart communities.
mhm, re-upping our.
Re-upping our,
certification or whatever.
and maybe working on adding. We talked about the resiliency stuff, see if that's something that we could work into it, and if there is, and I don't know if at that point, the EIC needs to be involved if we decide to add more stuff.
I think it'd be great.
But I can be the EIC liaison. if
Okay.
that's
That'd be,
okay.
that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Thank you. You're in. I'm glad you brought that up. So you've been chatting with Mike recently? That's
We
fantastic.
actually bumped into each other at Purity a couple nights ago. I never seen him in person, or we haven't spent time talking together in person anyway. But he came up to me and was like, "Hey, are you driving the Bates?"
At Purity Ice
So,
Cream? Where?
Purity ice cream. And his kids.
Or
can.
adorable.
You guys were both there with your kids, right?
Yes, of course. I don't go there by myself.
They have
Oh, that's great. That's
hamburgers.
great.
No, they're good. We eat meals at least once a month there.
Excellent. Okay, thank you.
You had talked about changing the name of the planning board at some point.
Yeah, I'm not ready to, like, if you, I mean, I think. I'm not sure what the appropriate name for the planning board would be other than something like planning committee. But I kind of hate to have a planning board and a planning committee. I wouldn't like that, so.
Anyway, so that's not something coming up.
Not right away.
Okay.
So I mean, I'll just mention since you brought it up, I mean, I am making edits to the subdivision law. I've mentioned it for a little while now. But then we had a very, I think a pretty, engaged, meeting yesterday. The review board did. They had 3 projects. One was a lot line adjustment and 2 were, minor subdivisions. And so, you know, they're grappling with, administration of assigning development units. And, so there was a lot of discussion like that. So I'm just thinking about ways to make that more, to clarify that in the language. But then we also decided that, Jean expressed a desire to, that, you know, she noted that they need to do their trainings. So I suggested Nan, and she said, yeah, maybe we should have a training on subdivision, lot subdivision. That's the main thing they get. And we're gonna parcel out review of lot line adjustments to the code officer. So, so there, you know, last night we discussed a lot of process things that we still haven't quite ironed out. So anyway, so I guess the point I'm making is that I think it'll be helpful to our process if I kind of hold on and wait till we have this training with Nan, that might help answer some of the questions we have.
Okay.
So. Good, I'm glad that came up. That's good. Great. All right, so if you think of anything for next week's meeting, let me know. I can still add it to the agenda and we'll do that. So I will offer a resolution to enter executive session to discuss the highway employee personnel matter.
I'll second that.
Seconded by Kate. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Great, that's unanimous, and the time is 6:45 PM.